So for this interactive notebook that I created, this one was for use with a professional development session. We were working with parapros and we had a lot of information that we wanted to get to them throughout the day. So as you look at this notebook, I'll tell you the different elements and things that we created. So we've got our cover. They were able to type in their name there. We've got a general information sheet, which gave the participants the names of the instructors, had the Zoom link, had any links that they needed for the day on that general information. For each module that we worked throughout the day, you can see that there's a module here. Modules are listed here on the side. These are all linked to those particular pages as well. But for each module, I had a couple of pages that I wanted them to have after the session was over. I didn't put everything from the slide deck into the interactive notebook. Just like when you're doing a presentation with students, I wouldn't put all of the slides in the interactive notebook, just some notes that I wanted them to have. So I took some screenshots of some of the slides. Notice that each of the sections are corresponding with the colors that are on the title. So for our first module, O1, these are the pages that went to O1. What I did is I just put a couple of screenshots in here. I added body text placeholders where I wanted them to respond during the session. I added some places where I wanted them to do some reflection and added a couple of links that they could go check out. For the next module, we changed with, so this is all the same module, which was a long one. So we had multiple different pieces that belonged in that module. And then we had a reflection at the end. So just pieces of information that we wanted them to have, stopping points within my lesson that I wanted them to stop and reflect. They could reflect in their notebook and then they could take it away. For the next module, all I wanted them to do was be able to take notes. So I provided another empty sheet with a text box here where they could enter their notes. It corresponds with that front page with this FCS 12. That's what they needed there. And then some information on some other pieces. So each of these headings up here correspond to a color type in the cover page. They're all grouped together. Again, not every piece of the slide deck goes into the interactive notebook, just places where I want them to reflect or information that they need to be able to look at a little bit closer or more in depth than just looking at my slide. So that's how I used an interactive notebook in a professional development session.